I have developed a mechanism to dynamically create a private blockchain network without the user interaction, and a mechanism to handle transaction load and speed up transaction processing by keeping the blockchain concept as it is. For that, I have developed three main components. First one is ConfianzaV Private Network Manager, second one is Blockchain Account Pool, third one is Vote Queue Manager. First, I'll explain how the Private Network Manager works. If private network is chosen as the deployment network by the election organizer, ConfianzaV backend will determine the number of initially needed nodes and the miners according to the number of voters and the duration of the election. Then the ConfianzaV Private Network Manager will dynamically set up and host a private Ethereum network for that specific election. Internally, without any user interaction, the network manager creates Ethereum accounts and unlocks them for transactions. Once the network is deployed successfully, it will return the necessary information back to the admin portal. Main advantage of this network manager is network can be scaled in or out by itself according to the frequency of vote casting. This network manager has its own data persistence mechanism, which allows the creator of the network to close the network at any time and respawn the network using that previous data. Think if the server is down or server needs to be restarted, all the data could have been lost, but in this network, all the blockchain data survives, even including the pending transactions inside the network itself. Since all the data resides inside the manager, I have enabled another feature which allows the authenticated users to connect their Ethereum nodes to a specific private network and get the data synced. The deployed network can also be configured to visible to only predefined group of people. Then I'll explain account pool. In Ethereum, every transaction has a nonce. Nonce is the number of transactions made from a given account. If we use one account to make a transaction before the completion of a transaction which has been made from that account previously, Ethereum will invalidate those transactions when transaction rate is very high. In order to handle this, I have implemented a special mechanism called account pool, and this also lets the system to make multiple transactions parallelly, which speeds up blockchain processing, transaction processing. Finally, the vote queue manager. I have implemented this as a risk prevention mechanism. In case if the system runs out of blockchain accounts in the account pool, this queue is used to get them processed when an account becomes free. And I have also configured that blockchain monitor to monitor our ConfianzaV private network. That's all what I have done. Thank you.